no other ammo is left. I'ma handle scandals and threats, then abandon my flesh. I'm just expanding my set. My spirit's calmer than it's ever been. People been telling me my whole life that I'll never win. Others say I better win. Tip top, heaven sent. Touchdown, underground, hip hop veteran. Buying what I'm selling's not a typical sale. I got centrifugal forces forcing open indivisible jails. Spiritual takes over when physical fails. I met God from putting Yale on a digital scale. 3.5, 14, 28, 112, 448,000 on the scale. That's the eighth half ounce, quarter pound.
Colorado Harvest Company is the official sponsor of World Viral TV. Check us out on Facebook or at coloradoharvestcompany.com. Mention World Viral and receive 25% off any one regularly priced item. We got 3 locations for you now: South Calamouth, South Broadway, and East Yale. So we're serving the whole Denver metro area. Colorado Harvest Company, where quality products and friendly service consistently grow together. World Viral TV is brought to you, as always, by Colorado Harvest Company.
Music Buzz Live. We're back here in Studio A. We got Donnie with the dabs in the house, and it's time for Pot Talk.
A little bit of pot talk today.
And tonight on the program, we have a very special list from some kind of publication out of Cincinnati.
So Cincinnati.com, that does a lot of different things, in the state of Ohio, which is kind of going through the we're about to, so what the fuck do we do sort of thing,
Yeah.
And they actually,
everyone's looking here.
Yeah, everybody, dude. People come from all over the world just to see what's going on here. And they actually released a list this week that was called, here's a list of things not seen or experienced on a brief visit to Denver, basically. To the epicenter of marijuana legalization. That's what they referred to Denver as. What's up?
Ha ha ha.
So for the top things that they did not see when they were here, like there's a lot of people that come out here and they expect certain shit to be going down, dude. So this is what they did not see. The first one is staggering stoners on city streets.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like our city would look like crap if that's what they were seeing.
There's just a bunch of stoners like just fucking dabbed out now. Donnie with the dabs, no.
we're really taking it for granted.
Yeah.
If you're responsible, you medicate for a reason. People are gonna be normal and they're not gonna look crazy walking down the street.
Yeah, dude. It's not like you're gonna look like you're a drunk fool, stumbling down the sidewalk anyway.
Right.
But we do take it for granted. I fucking worry all the time about going out of town, going out of state and fucking being stoned. Like you have to in some states you still have to cover that you're stoned, which is crazy to me, dude. Like I've been walking around Denver for 6 years, stoned as fuck, dude. It's all good, what I mean?
Just a way of life.
Just being smart,
Yeah.
So that was number one, the first thing. The second thing was people smoking marijuana in public, which...
I mean, I think it depends where they were, because people have smoked pot all the time. I mean, I guess it's just kind of covert, and people got vapes, So, no, it's not like people are just sitting around on park benches smoking weed in daylight,
You gotta imagine, fools out in, Mississippi and Alabama are like, those guys are just fucking sitting around getting stoned on the streets.
Yeah.
They were just good at hiding it, actually. And being conspicuous.
Yeah, eating edibles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's against the law too anyway, so when you come into a shop, our bud tenders, at least the Colorado Harvest Company ones, we try to make sure that out-of-state ones, that the state actually released this little pamphlet called Good to Know. It's next to all of our registers, and it kind of tells you some of the different rules and shit that if you're out of town, you should kind of go with, you know what I mean?
And a lot of the music venues have that up too. Herman's has something similar up near the front door.
I mean, it's a smart campaign, dude, because there's a dude at the beginning of it, nobody knew what the fuck, dude. And then all of a sudden it opened up for out of state. So everybody in state was tripping long enough anyway, man,
Right.
So
the radio, the commercials that tell you how to use and not abuse, and that's a great campaign.
It's important, dude. Everybody needs to know.
All those fools need to know.
Yeah.
Fools. Y'all out of status, no. So the next one is that certain skunky smell everywhere.
See, and that's the thing. I don't agree that the smell is not there, because it is everywhere. Like, if you take the light rail down to 16th Street, you get off and you immediately smell pot. Mm-hmm. Fresh, unsmoked pot.
Yeah, I agree. I think that the stench is definitely around it, and I think that, the locals kind of know the different districts and areas that there's, inner city grows kind of going on, and you can't help but fucking drive down those streets and be like, dude, there's a grow around here.
Yeah. But I guess it's not like a waft overtaking the whole city.
The brown cloud has not been replaced by the green cloud.
Yeah,
right. Well, carbon filters are great.
Yeah,
carbon filters work really well.
Yeah, I know a lot of grows have been kind of resorting to that, even
Yeah.
the commercial ones actually. So
Yeah.
very
People
cool.
just expect a green cloud and then they're disappointed. But
Right.
they also probably don't know what they're smelling for.
For sure, dude.
They're used to
Go down to
garbage.
fucking Pearl Street. Go down to fucking, in Boulder, dude. There's no way you're not going to smell the
Right,
shit out
right.
of some dank, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, all right, next one was impaired drivers. Except for the people that held cell phones to their ears.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like the percentage of stoned drivers probably hasn't really gone up because if you were, all of a sudden it being legal doesn't mean you're going to start driving
Totally.
high if you weren't already doing
Right.
that.
Totally.
You
I
know?
agree.
Most
But-
people that smoke pot on the reg are pretty good drivers, I would think.
Yeah, and it's interesting on that topic because when I was in high school and started smoking and drinking and stuff, like that was one of the things that you quickly learn from the people that are a couple of years older than you, that it's okay to drive high but not drive drunk, which obviously I'm not trying to sit here and promote that that's the way it is.
Right.
But that's one of the things that you learn pretty quick, I feel like.
I mean-
or you're told, you're told.
I definitely would say that you have to kind of get used to and acclimated to what the feeling of being high is. Because, like, my first times that I got ripped, I would never even fucking imagine doing it. Just
Yeah.
like when Donnie with the dabs came through, like when Allie from Mary's was in and they were showing
With
us
the rescue?
I was like, yeah, with the
That was
rescue.
fun.
That was like one of my first dabs, dude, and I got so fucking blazed. Like, I knew it's happened in a long time, dude.
Well, you
know,
dabbed
but-
out like 0.3 grams. So
Yeah.
it was a pretty large dab. But at the same time, driving on that is definitely not recommended. But it's up to the user again to know where their saturation levels are, how well they are to drive or not. And then, yeah, it's definitely not safer than alcohol because it doesn't affect your motor skills. It's quite the same way.
Yeah,
Totally.
So
Totally.
I totally agree. So, and then the next one was advertising. They didn't see any advertising.
And that's intentional. Obviously, if they're not watching us,
Yeah.
and they're not watching other, non-traditional media,
Right. Exactly.
And
I
they're
mean,
not looking in the back of the Westward.
which has been a problem for dispensaries because we can't even get our fucking names out there anyway. That's why you got to come to Colorado Harvest Company, right?
That's
But like, I mean, there's ways around it, but it's not. The closest to a billboard is the Halloween candy one we were just talking about.
And that's an anti-pot billboard.
Yeah.
It's not a dispensary advertising their products.
Right.
well, have you seen the the Chiba Hut
Yes,
advertisement?
I've seen their marquee sign too.
That's pretty blatant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely fucking love Chiba Hut, by the way, dude. They had one right next to Arizona State University when I was going there, and
I've been there.
I used to fucking get a pinner like so often, dude. They got all their sandwiches that are named like the blunt and the pinner and shit.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
I went there and got a sandwich to the girlfriend I was dating at the time, ASU. Smoked a blunt with her, went to jail for like 3 days. So it was a great sandwich, but it was not worth it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
ASU,
that's
be
a-
Dude,
careful.
that's how it was out in Arizona. It was Cedar Stem, dude.
Well, Arizona's a no tolerance state.
yeah.
Yeah, they're
I'm surprised they even have a
strict.
Chiba Hut there.
Dude,
I think
well,
it's Rodriguez
now
is
they
the
have
guy
medical.
that.
Do they?
Yeah, now they have. I was so blown away when I moved up here and started getting into the industry because it was so hard in fucking Tempe, Arizona to get goddamn good weed. There was all the brick shit that you ever wanted, dude, because Mexico was inundated. But
Yeah, yeah.
you know what I mean?
Remember this?
Yeah.
Speaking of
Dabbed out, Chad.
responsible weed use.
Chad saw the light that day. He saw the big picture. He saw
Blast
everything.
off, dude.
He's a little more with us tonight, and make sure you stick with us because just in a couple minutes we've got Gia Moore, our porn star of the month, going to be Skyping in. So
Let me do this at home.
or do it at home.
Dude,
We're going to
uh,
watch this real quick. This is when Chad got super fucked up.
Such a huge
right before
dab.
the show. And then the Mary's
Still
Medicinal
going.
Rescue brought him back.
Look
down.
at Donnie's face. He's like, he is getting fucked up.
It looks like a vapor cloud too, like he just puffed on a mod. That's ridiculous.
Be big.
I have my cocks well.
Perfect test specimen.
Allie.
Allie, yeah.
I love it.
All right, so we're going to be right back. That was tonight's Pot Talk. Thank you, Cincinnati.com, for
Yes.
providing us a little inspiration here. Hopefully you guys do it right with your legalization. We'll be back with Gia Moore in just a few minutes.
Tim Winger here for our client Roof Rehab. If you are looking for commercial or industrial roofing, look no further than Roof Rehab. They can satisfy all of your repair and installation needs. Roof Rehab has been satisfying customers with challenging roofing issues for over 20 years in Colorado's Front Range region. From rehabbing persistent damage, leaks to complete new roofing systems, Roof Rehab can handle any job, commercial or residential. Roof Rehab will please you with reliability, dependability, and the best cost-effective results. From flat roofing systems to metal roofing repair and complete roof replacements and installation, Roof Rehab is your go-to source for commercial and industrial roofing. Visit roofrehabonline.com for more information and check out a comprehensive list of what they can do for you. Call them at 720-436-2886. That's 720-436-2886. Is your roof out of control? Does it need an intervention? If so, it's time for Roof Rehab.
Roof Rehab. World Viral. Supposed to go. Well, I can tell you why. When success on Tuesday night.